and rims out. Now Fort Worth with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Morant. Driving in the center of things, Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Parker to the paint, and the jam by Whiteside.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Morant against Parker. Morant kicks to Well. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Johnson, a wide open look, sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Morant against Parker. Pass to Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammate.
Caldwell Pope with it. No scoring in this one. Jackson misses. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Fort Worth leads by 17. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Chris Bosh in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's Castle. A wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Well. Zach Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Memphis trails by 19. Morant outside. What a terrific move that was. Morant's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks. He got the room he needed and knocked it down. That's a quality shot.
Here's Haslam. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And Fort Worth leads by 18.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Morant. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Morant against Castle. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. Fort Worth leading by 18. And Jones has it in the corner. Castle on the wing. Back to Jones. Shoots over Wells. Again, Fort Worth.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Castle. Here's Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Pippen's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 5 to shoot. Pippen kicks to Wells. Cracks in the tray. Wells has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Grizzlies. Haslam, the pass to Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Memphis trails by 21. Pass to Edey. Pippen outside. Now Caldwell Pope. Wells kicks to Caldwell Pope. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Pippen. No good on that one. 1:25 left in the third. Pippen against Castle. Up pass to Bosh. Stolen by Jackson. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jackson. Going inside, and Jackson throws it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Shots good by Bosh.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Jackson kicks to Pippen. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. Offline with his 3. Fort Worth leading by 21. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Haslam. Pass to Castle. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. And the basket by Castle.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Now, here's Pippen. Here's Conchar. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And it's Fort Worth finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Bosch on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. You've got Emmanuel quickly. James is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Curry. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, down low. And that one's good by Pippen.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Fort Worth leading by 22. There's the drive.
Once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
And so it's Memphis with it. Now Jerome. Pass to Aldama. The 3, Pippen. It's rebounded by Quickly. Pippen's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Jerome against Curry. Pulls up for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Fort Worth.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And it's Memphis on the break. No one near as Jerome lets it go. No good with the triple. Here he goes.
Fierce drive and then finished with some flair to boot.
LeBron James.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. For the 3, Pippen. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Now Fort Worth with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Quickly. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's the triple. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Jalen Wells checked in for John Conchar. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ty Jerome. Parker's checked in for Fort Worth. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Chris Bosh.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope pass to Pippen. Memphis moving it around. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Haslem. 6 on the shot clock. And Jackson gets it to go.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Edey with the rebound. Here's Wells. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now Fort Worth with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Jones from outside gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Wells. It's stolen by Haslem. He takes it in, and the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Edey with a screen on Haslem. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Free throw good. Edey.
At the line for 2. Edey.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Now Fort Worth with it. They're on an 18-5 run here. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Fort Worth.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
So Fort Worth wins it. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chris Bosh.